Hello everybody, it is me, insert YouTube name here, or Hockey506, and today I'm coming at you with something a little bit different. This was actually recommended by one of my friends. I am doing a tips and tricks video. They wanted me to do something about potions, but I'm going to be doing something about hardcore survival. I have actually beaten the Ender Dragon in hardcore survival, and I have done so many hardcore worlds. Now, this world obviously isn't hardcore. I couldn't do that for the purpose of this video. But nevertheless, I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks to help you survive a hardcore world rather simply. Alright. Now, my first tip is always have at least 2 farms, and these 2 farms should be chickens and cows. Why chickens and cows, you ask? Well, chickens will give you the feathers that you need for arrows, and you're going to need a lot of arrows if you want to beat the Ender Dragon. And you're also going to need, and it also is a good source of food, so, and XP if you breed them and then kill them, you get XP. Cows the same, except cow is more of a food purpose, so you have a lot of food, because with the 1.7 update, you do starve very easily. And so that's my first tip, always have 2 farms of cows and chickens. Now, my second tip is enchantments. Now, a lot of people think just go level 30 on everything. That is not recommended. I recommend level 30 on a diamond sword. That was not level 30. I'm going to spawn a new one in. I am so sorry. Now, I recommend a level 30 on a diamond sword. You will usually get something good. That was Bane of Arthropods 5. That's not very good. And, you know, this can always throw you off and not give you what you want. But for a bow, however, I would recommend putting some torches down to block off some of the bookshelves. And then go with the level 22 or level 30ish. And then you'll get something like this. And if you want something different, just make a few bows and combine them in an anvil. Here's another trick that I don't know if many of you know. The max amount of bookshelves to get to level 30 is 16. So if you see here, I have 6 here, and 6 here, and then 4 back here. So that would be 16. And that's all you need to get to level 30. Don't go thinking that you need more or less and then breaking your whole sugarcane farm, because you should have a sugarcane farm in a hardcore world. It's one of the smartest ideas you can make. So yeah, level 23, level 20 enchantments on bows, and then just combine them in an anvil. You will get stuff like this, and usually you'll get a good enchantment on a sword. I want to try one more really fast, right? Yeah, see, like you'll get one like that. That's a good sword. I wish I had that. Yeah, so see, you usually get something like this. And now my next tip is, a lot of people think that a diamond pickaxe is sort of useless, and I'll agree with them, it is to a certain point. There's really no need other than making an obsidian, a nether portal. I almost said an obsidian portal. So if you don't want to waste your diamonds on a diamond pickaxe, there is a way to make a nether portal without using a diamond pickaxe at all. So what you got to do is you got to get 2 lava for the bottom and make a cobblestone structure that sort of surrounds it, and then you just gotta pour lava over it, and then you have the base structure of a nether portal. Alright, and then you just gotta sort of repeat this process a few times by going like this, and then if you go like this and this, this, right? And then if you break the middle, put some lava and put some lava, then dump a water bucket, dump 2 water buckets, I guess. And then if you keep repeating this process until you have, you know, your size of another portal, whatever size you like. Now, a better way to do this would be to keep the cobblestone and just go like this every once in a while, because you cannot do it all at once or it will not work properly, and then you would need a diamond pickaxe because you would have messed up. But yeah, this is a quick way to, I just did what I said I shouldn't do. Oh my god. Right. Quicker way, well, it's not necessarily a quicker way in a sense. It could be. It depends on how fast you are at building this small structure. And then you go up another layer. And then more lava, and then this and this. And then this. And then if you go like this, and this. And if you put 2 more buckets of lava, so in total it is going to take you a lot of lava, but I think it's worth it for not having to use 3 diamonds on a pickaxe. And then if you did what I did and got a bad enchantment on your sword, you can just redo it, and yeah, then you'll have another diamond sword, potentially better, which will come in handy for fighting Endermen to get Ender pearls. Now, and then if we just were to light this, it would act as another portal. So yeah, quicker way to get another portal. You don't need, you know, diamond pickaxe. That's what I was trying to say. And now that it's getting nighttime, I'm sure a lot of people know this, but I'm just gonna point it out anyways because this is how I beat my hardcore world. So if you approach an Enderman, obviously you cannot use fire or they will teleport away and go crazy. You can't look at them unless you're wearing a pumpkin, but I wouldn't even recommend looking at them. Aim for the feet of the Enderman, the legs of the Enderman, because then they can't teleport away and it's easier to kill. Now, of course, at night it will not be that easy because they will be attacking you and there will be other mobs around. But, you know, just aim for the feet, can't teleport away, you have safety. Now, another thing that I don't actually have set up at the moment, it sort of came to me afterwards, is potions. Now, there are two types of potions I would recommend you get. One, obviously, is a strength potion. And I would not do strength 2, I would do strength 1 for 8 minutes. Because that does a 30% increase in damage, but it does it for a lot longer than strength 2, which is a 160% increase. And if you're fighting the Ender Dragon, I think it's more crucial to have a longer time. And also, the other potion I would recommend making is a healing potion. Now, for a healing potion, instant health, you need glistening melons, and I think for a regen potion, you need a gas tier. Obviously, all these are sort of hard to come by, but they are totally worth it. Trust me, they really can save your life. Now, before going into the end, you might just think, oh, I have an enchanted sword and full iron armor and a bow. Do not do this. Do not just go straight for the end. I would recommend having at least, if you don't get an infinity bow, have at least 2 stacks of arrows on you, just in case, because be prepared to miss. And I would also recommend having at least 2 stacks of cobblestone. And, you know what, I'm going to get this out of here, actually. Arrow. Alright. Arrow, and then cobblestone. Then if you get cobblestone, now obviously I didn't locate the portal, but what I would recommend for locating the portal, actually, throwing an ender pearl, going in that direction for a couple of minutes, like 2 minutes, and then checking where you actually are. Bow. Now, like I said, 2 stacks of arrows, I only took 1 for some stupid reason. And just imagine this would be enchanted. Now, this would seem like the basic inventory, you know, that you need to go fight the Ender Dragon. It's really not. You should at least have a full set diamond armor and maybe enchanted boots just in case, so you get feather falling, so if he knocks you off of a cliff, you will land semi-safely. Alright. But then, I would also recommend, if this is hardcore, I would recommend bringing 1 god apple. I don't know why I took a stack of 64. And 2 regular golden apples. Now, this may seem like a lot of gold, but gold is actually pretty common if you're mining and you find a cave. And that's what I recommend for hardcore. I know it sounds a bit, not, well, risky in a sense. But I would recommend finding a cave, because if you don't, it just won't work as well. Now, before you go in, what I would recommend doing, eating a regular golden apple, drinking a strength potion, and then going in. So then when you go in, alright, so here we are. We're in. Also, you have to bring a pickaxe. I just forgot in this case. Alright, so then if we were to mine our way out, and I'm going to do it, you know what, I'm not going to do it legit. Alright, so now you obviously have the towers and all the endermen, so I'd be very careful about looking at them. You might want to wear a pumpkin until you get up to high ground. Now, what I would recommend doing is finding the centermost tower. Oh, yeah, and shoot him if he comes near you, obviously. Find the centermost tower, so this one right here. Go up to it and shift and look away from the wall and just build up. Now, I'm not gonna waste time building up. I'm just gonna go straight up. See, this is why you need all the cobblestone, and on the off chance that you do spawn far away. Now, what I do is I build like a sort of barrier around you and this, because then it will blow up. And actually, I'd recommend shooting a tower first, like, you know. So let's say, oh, I shoot that tower, then make that base camp for now until you shoot this one, and then come over here. Alright, so now you just gotta take out the towers. If you don't have a lot of arrows, don't go for risky shots. And remember, there's a drop chance on all these shots. Oh, I didn't hit it. There's the arrow drop on this, so gotta be weary about that. Oh, I just took that one out. Alright. Boom. Oops, didn't mean to shoot you. So, yeah, I'd recommend, if you just want to go for a level 30 enchant on a bow, That is totally your choice, but I would not recommend it. And since this is my tips and trick video, I will not do it. But anyways, let's say you take out all the towers, and then you go to kill him. What I'd recommend doing is then going to low ground and fighting him on the low ground, because if he swoops at you, you either can shoot him or like hit him with the sword. I would also recommend not wasting your arrows on shots that you don't know if you can make, especially if you only have 2 stacks. Like, I may have had 2 stacks, but you can see how I'm burning through arrows here because I can't hit all the towers. So, yeah, 2 stacks, and I wouldn't take many risky shots. I also wouldn't shoot him before, all the towers are destroyed. I can't hit that one. There we go. Alright, now let's see. Did I destroy all of them? No, I did not. That's another thing. You might want to run around and double check to see if you have actually destroyed all the towers. Because, you're not certain. If you're not certain on it, definitely run around. But if you think you're certain, I'd still run around just on the off chance that you did miss one. Because that can be really devastating, if he just happens to fly by it. So that's why I would recommend going to the middle, so you can sort of see all the towers in the end. Now, the end is a very difficult place to survive, I guess, with all the Endermen and the dragon trying to kill you. But it's also, the fact that it's a giant floating island, and, you can't necessarily always stay alive. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Also, you have to aim for him, like, flying away. Running away because he's scared. He's scared. What I'm going to do at this moment, actually, is I'm going to get out an anvil. I don't even think I can... Yeah, I'm going to get out an anvil really fast. I'm just going to get some good enchantments on this bow. Like, where's power? Power 5. There we go. I'm just going to do that really fast so I can do... Oh, and if there's any point at which you think you're about to die, what I would recommend doing is going into the pause menu and, like, thinking for a second. Like, so I'd just be like, okay, I can do this and this, and maybe save myself from dying. And, just do that for a little bit. Just think about it. Maybe, like, take a break. Because, you gotta be sort of on edge to do this, because he could do stuff like that and just loop back at you. And he might do that often. That's why I recommend going to the ground, because you're not always assured that you can fight him off. So just keep him back. Now, I can't give any tips on the Wither after I beat the Ender Dragon. And that's because I haven't actually beat the Wither myself. I did not know he could break obsidian. So I cannot give you tips on how to beat him, as I have not beat him myself. I'd recommend having the same bow that you used to beat the Ender Dragon. To destroy him. And shoot him. And shoot him. Shoot him. And one more shot. Oh, one more shot. One more shot. One more shot. Then again, you don't want him to die above the void, just in case, you want all the XP. Alright. Now he will die. Portal will spawn. The egg will spawn. Now, if you don't know how to get the egg, I will show you now. To get the egg, it's rather simple. You just simply gotta go up to it, put a redstone torch underneath it, and then it should break. If it does not, then I did this wrong, but let's find out. So then if we go into our inventory, and then we go to redstone, and then we take out a redstone torch, and we just go like this. I do not actually know why that did not work. Oh, there you go. And then it fell through the portal. So I'd recommend hitting it first, and then letting it teleport away. And then there's this menu that comes up. Just hit escape to skip it. And this is where, if you're in a hardcore world, and you had to travel along... Oh, look. It's the egg. And if you had to travel a long way away to get to the portal, do not bring a bed with you to set your spawn. I know it may sound kind of crazy, but you do spawn back at your bed after you beat the Ender Dragon. So if you're not good with directions, I wouldn't recommend setting a spawn along the way. It just wouldn't be the smartest idea you've ever had. Alright, there we go. But yeah, that was a few tips and tricks. Oh yeah, if you punch him. So that was a few tips and tricks in Minecraft Hardcore. I can't, like I said, no more, because I can't give any about the Wither, because I do not have a lot of experience among that category. But I hope these helped. If you beat Hardcore, leave a comment down below and tell me if there was something that you think I missed or you did differently and it still worked out. Now, the golden apples are just like a precaution. You don't need necessarily the regular ones, but a god apple would necessarily be one of the best decisions you can make. But yeah, this has been Hardcore Tips and Tricks. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.